Peace and blessings to the righteous. All praises to the Most High. And I want to take some time out, man, talk about this COVID-19, man, this coronavirus, man. Just want to talk about it for a minute, man. Let's get into it. Let's see, because it's all prophecy, man. It's all Bible prophecy. You know what I'm saying? The Holy Bible. You know what I'm saying? King James Version, 1611 edition. You know, this the one with the Apocrypha in it. So the books that they took out the Bible that they don't want you to know about. You know what I'm saying? So we can get right into it, man. I ain't gonna hold you up too long. Check it out. Okay, we're gonna start with 2nd Esdras, chapter 15, verse 11. We're gonna read through it first, then I'll break it down, and let you see the prophecy that's in the passage, that's in the verse, in the chapter. All right, let's go. 2nd Esdras, chapter 15, verse 11. And it reads, "But I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues, as before, and will destroy all the land thereof. Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plagues and punishment that God shall bring upon it. They that till the ground shall mourn, for their seeds shall fail through the blasting in hell, and with a fearful constellation. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the swords and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hand. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princesses, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power." Verse 17, "A man shall desire to go into a city, and shall not be able. For because of their pride the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid." Verse 19, "A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, and spoil their goods, because of the lack of bread, and for great tribulations." Let's get into it. Okay, I'm reading from 2nd Esdras, chapter 15, verse 11. "But I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues." Okay, let's stop right there. This book was written thousands of years ago, so it's not going to say America, okay? But Egypt, let's take Egypt out, put America right there, okay? Because America is modern day Egypt, okay? Okay, plagues. Let's get the definition of a plague. Plague, a contagious bacterial disease characterized by fever and delirium, typically with the formation of buboes and sometimes infection of the lungs. Yes. Which is going on right now, which is a contagious, deadly disease. It's all prophesied in the book. He's going to smite Egypt with plagues. He's going to smite America with plagues. Okay, let's keep going. "As before, and will destroy all the land thereof." Okay, verse 12. "Egypt shall mourn." The Most High, man, the Most High is fed up, man. The Most High is fed up, man, with all this sin, and it's too much. It's too wicked. This world is too wicked, man. 12-year-old boys, man, getting sex changes, man. It's all prophecy, man. He said, "Egypt shall mourn." American is the modern day Egypt. America shall mourn. It's book been written thousands of years ago. So America shall mourn, man. Okay, a lot of people mourning. They lost a lot of loved ones to this plague that's going on. Let's keep going. "And the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that God shall bring upon it." The Most High fed up, man. He gonna bring punishment to America. He fed up. You know, so he's saying he's going to bring punishment upon it. Verse 13. These shall fail through the blasting and hell, and with a fearful constellation, and with fear, man. Verse 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein. Woe means destruction, man. Woe to the world and them that dwell in it. You know? So it's going to be destruction for you. If you want to stay in this world and keep doing the same thing, it's going to be destruction to you, man. That's how it's going to go. You got to come out of this world. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. That's why he said destruction into those who are in the world, because the devil, Satan, owns the world. The world is for Satan. So if you celebrating Christmas and all these worldly holidays, pagan holidays, then destruction to you. Because God tell you to come out of that. Come out of the world. If you want to be born again, you have to come out of the world. You can't be still around here partying, you know, smoking every day, drinking every day, and still celebrating Easter and Christmas and the 4th of July and all these holidays where nothing but bloodshed came from. So God said destruction to the world and them that dwell in it, man. Yes. Your days are numbered. Y'all better start playing, man, and come back to this book, man. If you're a righteous person and you doing God's laws, then he ain't talking about you. He's saying destruction to the ones who still want to go out there and celebrate a holiday. It's tradition to celebrate that bloodshed every year. Come on, man. That's folly. Come on, man. Let's keep going. Verse 15. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh. Draweth nigh means draweth near. For the sword, okay, let's break that down. The sword, that was the weapon of choice back then. You know, when this book was written. It ain't wasn't no guns. It was a sword. But the weapon of choice today is a gun. You know, you gotta just, it's written so long ago, but it's still prophecy. So you got to switch it up. Okay? For the gun and their destructions draweth near. And one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hand. Okay? Now that's when all hell breaking loose right there. You hear what he just said? Let's read that again. And one people shall stand up to fight against another, and with swords in their hand. You know, and that's when all hell breaking loose. That's a race war, you know. One people fighting another people, you know. That's a race war, man. And stuff like that kicks off when times like this, when everything is shut down. You know, that's when stuff kick off like that. Let's keep going. For there shall be sedition among men and invading one another. Okay, sedition. People rebelling against the government. That's sedition. You know what I'm saying? And he say, for there shall be sedition among men and invading one another. You know, like I was saying, that's when everything, like it is now, everything's shut down. People rebelling against the government right now. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody trying to go in no house, man. People still trying to hit the liquor store, man. You know what I'm saying? People still trying to get the weed spot, man. Oh, man, I'm finna run over here, man. I ain't, what they talking about shut down, man. Please, y'all, hey. Hit the line, man. Come to the crib. That's what people own, man. Ain't nobody own that. Let's keep going. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. Okay? A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. That's another thing, man. Since this virus done hit, man, people been on vacation, they outside the country, man. They want to get back into the country, man. They want to get back into these cities, but they can't. Because they shut it all down, man. They shut it all down. And now when you get back, you got to go to the hospital and sit in there for 30, 40 days. And they got to run all these tests on you and quarantine you and all this. Yeah, it's all in this book. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep going. For because of their pride The city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and the men shall be afraid. Pride, man, because they pride. And that's what God hate that word. The Most High hate that word pride, man. So because of their pride, them not following God's laws, they shall be afraid because of their pride. Because of the elites that run this world, they so prideful. And not even just the elite, man, all the way down to the poor, man. You say something about the Bible to people look at you like you crazy. They don't want to hear this word. You know, they don't want to hear nothing you got to say that's coming out of the book. Oh, a white man wrote that book. But if a white man wrote the book, I don't think he'll keep Yahweh Shai, which y'all call Jesus. I don't think he'll keep him black. If you read Revelations, it said Jesus was a dark-skinned man, as if he was burned in a furnace. That's pretty dark. When you burn something, man, that's pretty much black. You know, King Solomon, King David, man, them people black. You read that book, them kings, them brothers is black. So, you know, but that word pride, though, you know, even the elites, God is fed up, man. The elites that run this world full of pride. You know, that's what it say. That, okay, I'm going to read the passage, okay? For because of their pride, the cities shall be troubled, like it is now. The houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. Because of the pride, God fed up. You know what? I'm going to put a plague that's going to scare all of them. The city shall be troubled. You know, these people out here about to kill themselves, man. Stock exchange shut down. These people losing millions of dollars, man. These people is out here don't know what to do. They're afraid. It's all in the book, man. It's prophecy, man. It's prophecy. It's Bible prophecy. Let's keep going. 19. And men shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, because of the lack of bread and the great tribulation. You hear that? Now that's when all hell done broke loose. That's when everything shut down. You know, you can't get no water. You can't go get no tissue. I ain't talking about, oh, it'll be here in 2-3 days. I'm talking about, no, you can't. They shut down everything. That's when, oh, the vaccine ain't working. People dying. Oh, now everything got to shut down. All the jobs. You got to really stay in the crib. That's when all hell break loose. That's when a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor. That's when he looking at their neighbor like, man, you know, I ain't got nothing, but I know they got something. You know, let's go pull a kick door on them and take what they got. You know what I'm saying? Let's read it again. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, and spoil their goods, because of the lack of bread. Because of the lack of bread, man. He ain't got nothing. That's how it is. You know? And it's all prophecy, man. God is going to destroy this place. The Most High is going to destroy this place, man. Yep. Okay, let's be clear. We know this a man-made disease. You know, we know the government behind this. They probably, you know, want to test, see whatever they can. They probably want to test the world, see if they have control. Who knows, you know? Maybe they just want to put people back in captivity physically. Who knows? But the Most High allowed it to happen. You know? The Most High allowed this to happen. You know? Maybe this is a test run, you know? People, it's going to come a time where they is going to be snatching people out their crib, trying to quarantine people. You know? It's going to come a time where it might not be no water, you know? There's going to come a time where people might try to kick in your door and take whatever you got because they roam in the streets and ain't nothing out here. You know? Are we headed to those times? I believe so. I really believe so. I really believe the Most High is fed up. Hey, but I ain't gonna hold y'all up, man. I want to say peace and blessings, man. All praise to the Most High Yahweh. I'm out.